And here it is, the Bobo M1 Plus with battery. Attached to my Oculus Quest 2. There are the arms, the battery attachment, the plug-in. This is a very nice head strap, I will say. The inside, I didn't switch out for the honeycomb padding though, because I actually like this well enough. It gives just the right type of padding for my head. A lot of people will probably switch over to the honeycomb, but that's their choice. This isn't the battery that came with it. This is the one that came with the M2 that I got, which I'll be doing a review on that later. But I marked the batteries because I have 3 of them now, so B1, B2, B3. And then the battery going on here. My headset will probably turn on. I took the facial interface off because I'm just doing a review of the head strap itself. So for this, you slip the arm on over the arm on the Quest itself, and then you have a little clip here that you push down on to secure it. That way, when you do tighten it up, the arm does not slip off, which is a really good feature. I have seen some headsets that like this that do not have that, which I don't think that is a really good idea. It can potentially cause the arm to come off and potentially break the Quest 2. The padding head over strap is really nice. With the Elite strap for the Quest, it doesn't have any padding on it. So the fact that this is here means that it actually has a little bit more comfort to it. Like I said before, I decided to stick with the faux leather back for my head because I find that to be a little more comfortable, and I'm not too worried about this slipping. Considering I do tighten it down pretty far, but like the Elite head strap, when you turn the wheel, there's no noise, there's no sound to it, but when you tighten it up, you've got that audible clicking noise that is really nice and allows you to know how far you're going when you're tightening it down on your head. Now, the batteries on these are supposed to last 2.5 hours before they go dead, which I have tested that out, and they do last a decent amount of time. I think I've gone through 4 half-hour playthroughs with one single battery before I had to recharge it, which that's actually pretty nice. The charging cord here is a little long, and there's no real place to be able to hide it on this, so you got to figure out something that you need to do with it. But the clip does keep it pretty much out of the way, and you can probably put it up over the strap or just have it sticking out this way, because it'll pretty much be out of your way as long as it's back here. So I did spend, like I said, about 4 play sessions of about half hour each with this on, and I do have to say it didn't really cause me any discomfort. Of course, I had to keep moving it around on my head because that's just the nature of the beast. It's going to move. You're going to have to make sure that it's sitting on your face correctly so that you can see properly through the lenses. I don't think any strap itself is going to solve that problem. I think that's a problem that's going to have to be solved with the headset itself, so hopefully they have some updates for that for the Quest 3. But other than that, I do find this headset to be comfortable. I've been playing with the Elite strap a lot before I went over to this one, the Elite strap with battery. So having it pressed up against my face, I did find a little bit better for myself when it came to actually playing. I like the Halo strap of the M2, but I prefer the Elite strap style. But again, that's preference. But anyways, the comfort of the M1 Plus is decent. With the battery on the back, it gives you enough balancing weight to make it balance on your head so that you can have longer play sessions. I only play in short spurts spurts when I'm recording videos for my YouTube channel, but I also do play a lot longer games when I'm in something like VR chat or if I just want to play. And I'll probably end up doing that a lot with Bone Lab once I start getting into those mods. Some of the pros of the M1 are it is an elite style head strap, so if you prefer that over a Halo strap, you will feel comfortable in this. It's got padding on the top here and on the back that is really nice. Even if you switch out for the honeycomb, this is actually a decent fit, and because it moves, it allows it to sit on your head wherever you place it, and it will move to adjust to that. It doesn't have a big adjustment area, but it's wide enough, it moves wide enough that it will be a lot more comfortable than just the rigid ones. Another pro is because it is a hot swappable battery, you could potentially be in your game for hours and hours. Not just the 2 to 2.5 for the headset and the 2 and 2.5 for the battery, but for 8, 9, 10 hours if you want to, because having 2 of these will allow you to charge your headset. Once this dies, pull it out, swap it in for a new one, and keep going. Even if you have one, if you run out of battery in this one, you can take this off, charge it, and by the time this is almost dead, you should be able to grab this battery, throw it on there, and start charging this again. Until this is completely charged, this will die again, and you repeat the process. But because you can buy multiples of these, it's a lot easier to just hot swap them, and it will allow you to potentially stay in your VR game indefinitely. Some of the cons, I don't really feel like there are many, but if you're prone to headaches, having this pushing up against your head, that will always be a con, but that will always be something that you have to deal with any headset, unless you deal with something that's more along the line of a helmet. A lot of people find that this padding here is too slick and it allows the headset to move around too much, which is why BoboVR started including the honeycomb pads that are a little more sticky and will catch onto your head a lot better. But with this one, with the M2 Plus, they used to have a problem where it wouldn't catch, but for now, it actually looks like they did. I thought this was the older version, but apparently not. So that's actually in the Pro section, which also means when you need to move this up, you can pretty much put this on your forehead with no problems. But it catches and it locks down, but you can still move that down, which also I do find to be a bit of a con, because eventually those locks could also break or wear out over time and no longer work. My thoughts on this head strap is I kind of prefer this one over most of the other ones that are out there, including the M2 Plus, because it's an elite style head strap. Allows the headset to press against your face so that you can get a larger view of the inside of your headset, and I prefer that. The Halo style, while it will be good for other people, it's not really good for me because it doesn't press it against my face the way I like. So this one in particular is great, in my opinion, and it will probably be my daily driver for playing VR games. Would I recommend this headset? Short answer, yes. It is a great headset. It's elite style. It has the hot swappable battery. It's got comfortable padding on the back and on the top. Battery time is amazing. The hot swappability of the batteries are phenomenal. The padding is nice and comes with 2 different types of padding. And then the top strap padding is really soft and just makes it overall more comfortable than any other headset that I've really tried before. But anyways, that is my review of the BoboVR M1 Plus with battery. Thank you for joining me on this video. And remember, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Bacon is the best breakfast food, so eat up, stay healthy, and I'll catch you VR divers in the next video.